project management, any other industry which is using material to buy and use it or sell it, you need to have an inventory management. So inventory management is a good subject, but this has to understand with pure clarity. When we look into an ERP solution with an inventory module, first of all, we have to define the inventory. How we are talking about defining an inventory? That is through product data management. What is product data management? Product data management is basically to identify a product, to recognize a product, to categorize a product. At the same time, how to transact this product, then how you are going to stock it, and what are the type of stocking functionalities is there, what attracts the taxes of it. At the same time, which is having a very detailed way of functioning in manufacturing through bill of material. When you are talking about product may have a sub-product. It may sell it in multiple quantities, different rates. One more thing we can define in a product data management is the nomenclature, basically the name, the code, the barcode, product number, product name, and various type of categorization of the product. Why you need a categorization? For analytical purposes, categorization is very much important. Once we have done this product data management properly, which is having another dimensions of product data management is, you call a particular SKU with a name, X or Y, whatever is the name. Possibly, your vendor is saying the same product in a different name. So how to map it this? Same way, you are creating a product and product name is something, but you don't want to declare this name to the customer. Customer is always knows this product in a different name. Or customer is using the same product in their manufacturing purpose or some other purposes, which they are calling the product in another name, but you are selling with your name is different, but the product is same. Product code, complexity of the product code is another area. Especially in the automobile industry, one particular product which is using in a car manufacturing, the same product with a part number, the same part number with the same OEM, original equipment manufacturer, another model, they are using the same part with the same part number, another part number. So this is a same type of part numbers are there. Sometimes what happens is, one company like Maruti, or we can say Ford or Hyundai or Kia, whatever the manufacturers are there, when they are selling a model with the different type of part numbers of their own spare parts, after that they stop this model and they are coming with a new model, the same parts which is using in the new model with another part number. The previous part number is no more available. In this case, what happens is actually the old car, whoever is using, they will come with the old part number, and the new part number is actually here. So we wanted to relate this mapping with these two, the superseding part numbers, how it is actually mapped off. One more area is same product mapping with another type of another company in another bill of material. they wanted to know, they wanted to keep the secrecy of it. So only the code numbers will exchange through this, especially in the perfume industry and all. They don't want internally not to show the what is the product name, that perfume concentrate name, and from where they are purchasing. They don't want to declare to their own department, only with some numbers which is to be relabeled within their organization with a secret area, relabeled and reuse it. So that way, then the same way, the product is having expiry, product is having the type of taxes which is attracting to that particular product as per the behavior, as per the region and country. Some products are exceptional, and another is having less or more percentage of taxes. And these type of scenarios are always as a complexity it is there. And one more thing which is added to a particular product is there, its weight, its number of the volume, the width, length, and all these things, which is useful for logistics purposes. So why I am telling you all these things, that define a product through a product data management specialization, that will serve you a very big advantages when you wanted to analyze analytics, usage, you wanted to market it, a lot of things. I'm just telling you very simple example now. Easy to understand that floor tile, somebody wants to have 20,000 feet of 10,000 or 5,000 or 3,000 feet of tiles. Some people, they wanted to take it only for their own kitchen or small area. They want 200 square feet of tiles. So when a person who is billing, that time if they are billing for 200 square feet, the same time the weight is available in their system automatically, they will be able to engage in that type of a logistic for transportation. They can call a small truck for a small quantity, bigger quantity they have to split it into 2 trucks, possibly, otherwise they have to call for a bigger trailer. So this way it should be very much easy to communicate, easy to communicate to the the logistic people, easy to organize the logistics, easy to identify the product, easy to sell the product. These all complexities we have to routed through product data management. That is the first phase of inventory management. Second scenario is that once we are receiving through the procurement and we are issuing for projects, or when you are selling for trading purposes, whatever the way it is going, so inward and outward. So inward and outward, how it is actually, we wanted to record it in a proper sense. Two scenarios of this. One is that we can automate through barcode and other things. So we will be able to do it through one by one. Otherwise, what is going to be, we have different methods which is automatically calculating the cost to cost transfer. I am talking about the inventory management through finance also. So in the finance, when we are transferring the cost to sales, cost to project, cost to anything, the cost has to be identified. So how you are going to identify it? Either first in first out method or an average method. Normally nobody is using that last in first out and all. The first in first out method normally is using. Otherwise we have to identify with the batch number. So exactly what is the cost of that particular product, you can identify it in that particular batch, and you can sell it off the same. So here, this way the costing of the inventory management is getting done. While we are doing the logistics, we are talking about inventory management through warehouse also. So how it is keeping it, how we are getting through the areas of every sections in a very systematic manner. So retrieving the products and keeping the product and to know the product and taking the product is very much easy. And any moment of time, the valuation, the inventory valuation, inventory aging, inventory turnaround, inventory moving goods and non-moving goods. These type of analysis, there's a lot of analysis we can do it through the thing, because it's going to be a stock is going to be asset. You are buying asset and you are going to sell it off. So in this scenario, if it is going to be now it's a trading company, this stock is going to be a very essential part for sales. At the same time, if it is not moving, that is going to be very difficult also, the situation also, because the money is actually locked off there, which you are not able to sell it off. So in both cases, which is systematically we have to look into it, that area, it is very important for any businesses, which has to be properly controlled in ERP solution. Thank you.